All right, we're live.
All right.
Live at 5.
There we
Awesome.
go. All right, we're on. My green screen's not working, so I can't do the fancy background, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
So I'd like to start on the topics at 2 o'clock. I just wanted to get it set up, give us a couple extra minutes to get on.
My
right,
green screen.
Somebody's got their phone on, or speaker on already. I hear the echo.
Yeah, if you got YouTube pulled up, go over and mute it.
I think that might be me. I'm trying to work on it.
Yeah, military experience. I usually mute my mic unless I'm talking.
Hey, Joel.
We need,
Somebody, Joel.
Looks like we're on.
Joel Victor.
Yeah, I just
There you
met.
go.
I
Let's
haven't
see
met. I haven't met Joel, but I've started talking to him this weekend. He's from Indiana. I passed through his area going out to Sturgis, so next time I go out that way, I'm gonna meet up with him. Try to see who else is on.
Yeah,
once we.
Elkhart's not that far. Maybe I'll buzz over there.
Yeah, that's why I tried stopping there the first day out to Sturgis, and they were closed on Monday. So the one day they were closed is when I was passing through. So
Elkhart, yeah.
There's Mr. G's in the chat. He says he's clicked on the link and nothing's happening yet.
Elkhart's about 30 miles from me.
Yeah. Let me see. Go back down. I might have to go in and add him. Let's see. He's not in the green room yet, so he must not be clicking on the right link.
Yeah, I was wondering if it's the top yellow one, not the bottom yellow one.
Yeah, because I don't have him in the green room yet.
I got a super lag going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you usually will, my understanding, between what you see on this StreamYard piece or this versus what's on the actual YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're actually watching the YouTube like I do, there's going to be a huge lag.
Yeah. I usually have the YouTube on here for chats on my phone, and then I just do whatever else I need to do directly on the laptop.
I
Yeah.
got you. I just went back to StreamYard, so I'm kind of in time now. Got it.
Yeah, I've found that, I don't know, you guys can correct me if you're, better experts, but I've learned that if I try to follow a conversation on my cell phone, I can't tag people like you can if you're on a laptop when you can type an @ sign and type their name in. It'll tag them when it goes into the stream. But at least I haven't learned if it is possible to do it by cell phone.
Yeah.
I haven't learned to do it on a laptop.
All right. There's the link again. If Mr. G wants to join in, he's got to click on that link, and I'll try to get him in. Especially want him on for the final question of today's chat. It's his event we're going to talk about for the last part.
Yeah, I shared the you may have done it too, but I shared the link on the supportbikers.com or the Facebook page for that Badgers did. So
Okay, good.
saw some reaction there.
Yeah. This is the first time I've actually planned one of these. I usually just come out here and do one for something to do, but I tried to be professional today and it's not working. I got a nice green screen with nothing on it.
At least there's no distractions behind you.
Yeah.
They're actually with the green screen, the fight is the lighting.
Yeah.
You gotta get the lighting just right.
Yeah. Because it was showing me not even on the screen. If I do the green screen, I'm not even here.
See, these terrific Walmarts, and they broadcast a real nice cast.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, maybe the next time.
it's like I said, it's fun to play with because then you can leave where you're at and go
There he
someplace
is.
else.
And now we have 6.
Yeah, looky there.
There we go. Now we're playing.
I get situated. Give me just a minute.
Okay.
Huh.
Hey, Mr.
Man.
G's here.
There we go.
I couldn't find the clutch on that thing, man.
But
It's right here.
looks like we got about 11 people watching so far. Not too bad to start off with. But I think we got all the technical issues worked out for today so far.
No,
Well,
It's only been a couple minutes. There's still going to be technical issues over here.
Is there- I'm
still
just hoping,
Murphy's.
I'm just hoping my power doesn't go out. We had the power flicker on and off this morning. We got a bad storm coming through today, so
Holler Moto in the house.
there you go.
Sinister Clutch. Hey, there.
Sinister Clutch, Holler Moto.
My beard brother.
I can't see nobody but y'all guys. I don't know much about this stuff. I just use my telephone for everything I do.
Okay.
You ain't
It's all
alone.
It works. I don't worry about it.
Yeah, it does.
Say what?
It'd be okay.
Say, yeah, I can see you and hear you, so that's good. We're ready on that.
All right.
That's all that
All right.
matters.
Yeah, I don't hear any echoes.
All right.
Oh, I see.
I think we're
if you
good.
if you want to, I think I learned. So if you want to highlight somebody on the screen, you click on the comment side and the right side for their whatever their comment is. Is that way it works?
I think so. I don't know about the comment part too much. I just type in whatever and go to town.
I have no clue.
Yeah. All right, I don't know. Do we want to get going on the questions and go from there?
Sure.
And the questions are pretty much for everybody. So, and I guess I'll just go clockwise. I'll start with Throttle Fiend first. First question is introductions and about your channel.
Okay, I'm Throttle Fiend. Also, Derek. I started riding a little bit over 2 years ago. I've something I've wanted to do my whole life. I've always wanted a Harley, and just like I said, 2 years ago, I finally said, you know what, enough is enough. I just really wanted to have a way to get away, kind of clear my head. As I said in one of my most recent videos, that I've suffered with depression and anxiety my whole life, PTSD from the military, plus a crash that I had on my first Sportster, Iron 883. It's just I've got a son that's on the autistic spectrum. He's high functioning, but it's still, and he's 23 now, so he's not a little kid, but it's still difficult. So that being said, like I said, Throttle Fiend, Derek, new channel. I've got about 6 videos up now or so, and I just really want to give back. We all have seen, Adam Sandoval, Blockhead, Shade Tree Surgeon, Moto Jitsu, even people like Yami Noob. I mean, yeah, he started out, he was most famously known for that Porsche crash, but I think that kind of lit a fire underneath him, and he's been knocking out great content since. And just, as everybody always says, one more of us is one less cager. So, anything I can do to bring more people into the sport and into the lifestyle, I'm all about it.
Good. Okay, Toby, you're next.
Well, my name is Toby Northen, also known as Toby. My channel is about riding with my wife, and whenever I can try to convince her to get on the channel, so be it. But I'm not going to take those odds to Vegas.
Oh, geez. Got a
Train
train
just
coming through.
rolled through.
I was wondering if I got a strong line of vulgar profanity or something. I got beat. But I'm retired military. I work in federal civilian job out of Fort Knox, and we're living down in Elizabethtown, and happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Okay, Mr. McStache.
Oh, we're going that way. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing it clockwise.
A normal clock. Okay. Yeah. I am Mr. McStache. I rode a Kawasaki 125 to high school and caught a bunch of flack with it. They all said, "Where's your real motorcycle?" I looked around and said, "Where's your motorcycle?" So I've been riding since before I was driving. I love it. I have a blast at it. My wife loves it and has a blast at it. And when I put her on the channel, I get more watches. So I try and take her, and we actually have, I won't say perfected, but we've done enough of the long 2-up rides. That's what we offer to everybody, is any information they want on the long 2-up rides. Yeah, that's just so much fun. We took off last year, 10 days on the bike. Loved it. So I wanted to bring that side of it too, because I know a lot of people like Toby wants to do more with their wives, and I love seeing couples out there. It is couples therapy as well as it is mental therapy. So that's kind of how we approach it with my channel, or try to. And we try and always have fun. A laugh is a good thing to have. Right, Ozarks?
All right, John, your Bubba's Rides.
Bubba's Rides is
Okay.
my YouTube channel.
Okay.
And I've been doing this motorcycle riding thing for about 48 years.
Nice.
I started when I was 10 with a Honda CT70. And that's about how big my bike is now. I didn't really get any bigger bikes because I was really afraid of them. But anyway, my YouTube channel is just videos of riding. So, go check it out. I really don't have no big stories or anything like that.
I have to work on that. We'll have to get you some stories to talk about.
I gotta get better at, but I need more time. I don't have time. I work too freaking much, so you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Story experts over there.
All right, Mr. G, let's hear about you.
Well, my channels, the ones that y'all watch, it's just you never know what you're gonna see next. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. I really do. I enjoy it, all of it, and I appreciate y'all for having me on here. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank Toby Northen for the video.
Yep.
3 or 4 days ago. That was real nice. I really appreciate it. I had a list of everybody that was on that. Ozarks Riders HD, Mr. McStache and his wife, Blueback and Dull and his wife, Sinister Clutch. Anyhow, that meant a lot to me. It really did. Moto Sarge, I really appreciate y'all. It's all for fun anyhow. Y'all know I just use an old dog collar with my phone to video. It's okay. It ain't nothing like what y'all got, but hey, it works. I know it's just been a little different, Mr. McStache come by there and saw me a while back. I enjoyed that. That was a neat little deal. I like meeting people in real life, and all of them that's come by, NC Stoney. I mean, I really enjoyed that. And we're going to have a big meetup. I know y'all know about that. Looking forward to that. Working on all that right now.
Your audience is getting out of hand there, McStache.
But anyways, thank y'all again for having me on here.
Sure.
I ride a dyno wide glide. Been thinking about a street glide, but that's about as far as I've got with it. Just thinking.
Yeah.
So,
well, I guess we'll finish. Yeah. I guess we'll finish with me, Christopher David Lawson of NEPA. NEPA is actually the hometown I live in, northeast Pennsylvania, which is actually on the northwest side of Pennsylvania, which is very confusing for most people. When they think of northeast, they think of like the Poconos. I'm over by New Jersey. I'm actually the farthest away from that as I can be, and still be in Pennsylvania. I'm actually 3 miles away from Lake Erie. The snow is coming off the lake now. But I started doing YouTube about 2 years ago. I started following the guys on Indian Motorcycle World. Basically started watching videos. I was trying to learn about the Indian Scout and the bike I have now. And I just decided I wanted to start making videos, and I started enjoying it. And the best thing about it so far is I've got to meet up with people. We had the meet up in West Virginia last year. I met Mr. McStache down there. And then after that meetup, I've wanted to do at least 1 or 2 meetups every year, hoping to meet up with as many people as I can around the country. And I had the Sturgis meetup this year. That'll probably be the biggest one I do for a long time. And Of course, we got Mr. G's meetup coming up next year. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most for next year. I know, Mr. McStache, you talked about possibly having one again later on in the summer, but we'll get to that at some other point. But all right, sponsors.
Oh, Spice guys in the house.
Yeah. The next question: goals for your channel and why? I guess we kind of covered that, but Throttle Fiend, we'll start with you. Goals for your channel in the future and why?
Sure. I just want to reach as many people as possible. Like I said, one more of us is one less of them. You know, obviously, with as of last checking, 40 subscribers, I'm not reaching too many people, but you know, I've said on Instagram that I do this for me. Yes, I want to reach more people, but you know,
I told you it was going to crash.
You know, the one thing I'll say for me, and this is to you, John, as well. You don't have to have stories, sir. You know, make the videos you want to see. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, one way or another, you're going to burn out. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. We'd all love to have as many eyeballs on us as possible. We'd all love to reach as many people as possible. But I could have 10 million subscribers, but if I'm not having fun, I'm out. It's just, I mean, I have a full-time career that I love, that I will never leave, no matter how big or anything gets. So I'm just here for the ride. No pun intended, or actually pun intended. And, you know, just want to reach as many people as possible. Like, you know, I hate to beat a dead horse, but, you know, like I said, one more of us is one less of them. And, you know, I wish I had, you know, this years and years ago, so I could have started earlier. I mean, yes, I appreciate the art. I'd call it an art, the art of writing and everything as a 48-year-old, you know, with a wife and kids and mortgage and all that stuff, than I would have at 20. I probably would have ended up on a crotch rocket and dead somewhere. So it's probably a good thing. But, you know, if I can reach people, great. If not, I'm still doing it and having fun. The second I stop having fun, I stop doing it.
Okay, Toby?
Well, I mean, I started this thing, during COVID? So,
Yeah.
Really haven't decided what kind of an aim I have for the channel other than just doing DIY stuff, or it's more like screw up DIY stuff. Yeah, I'm all about, you know, it's bringing the community together, you know, supporting people and trying to just bring awareness to the motovlogging community, whether we're supporting bikers and because you meet great people through it, and don't care how, you know, popular it gets. Would it like to be would I like it to grow? Yeah, heck yeah, I would. Don't know if it'll ever get to, you know, her two wheels size or, you know, blacktop devil size or any of that stuff, but I'm just having fun. Like Throttle Fiend, like he says, it's when it stops being fun and you're doing it more for the work, it's kind of takes the joy out of it. So just have fun.
Oh yeah. Mr. McStache. Goals for your channel and why?
Oh, goals for my channel. I don't know. I want to continue making videos, I guess. No, it started as we had some friends that could no longer ride with us. So I put a camera on the bike so they could go with us. And then here this year, I actually had the chance of a video I put up called Pop's Last Ride. He was cancer, stage 4, terminal. He wanted to go on one last ride, so we got him Mama's trike and put a camera on there and videoed his ride, and was able to give it to him. And the last few days of his life, he watched that thing over and over and over, nonstop on repeat, and was able to ride out the rest of his days. And you know, that's really my goals, is to get more people on a bike that normally wouldn't be on a bike, or you know, just help brothers out. Like just last week, Toby Northen did for Mr. G, just to, you know what, to give back, to help people. Just, we all know, we get on the bike, the mind goes away, you're totally relaxed, you know, just to bring that to somebody.
John, Mr. Yeah. Bubba's
Yeah.
rides?
I started making videos and just to go back and watch and see what I missed while I was riding. I like to ride in West Virginia. I'm from West Virginia. I live in Indiana. So I go down there and ride the twisted stuff, and you miss a lot of stuff concentrating on the road, especially when you're trying to drag floorboards and pipes, and you know what I mean. So I just started putting this stuff on YouTube, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. But the goals for my channel would be to just make some better videos, have some topics, and you know what I mean.
Yep. Right. Mr. G, what are your goals and plans for your channel?
Well, I started off doing it just for the fun, and I'm going to continue doing it just because I enjoy it.
Okay.
I'm not going to turn it into a job. Grandkids like it. I got one grandson watches every one of them. Thumbs up to Zach. Now, Zach does not miss a video. He'll tell me more about it than I know myself. He lives an hour and a half away, and he really enjoys it. And as long as he's liking it, and the kids and friends, that's all that matters. And it's hard to watch everybody's video. Now, I try to get out there and watch the ones that support me. I really do. But, man, they ain't put so many hours in a day. And if you don't watch, you turn this into a job. And you know what I mean? I don't want to disappoint nobody, and I want to give them support. But it can get out of hand if you don't watch. You'll be spending a lot of time there, which I take time, and I'll watch a few, then I'll take a break and come back and get them. I'm a little behind right now due to my mother and stuff. I've got behind. I've got videos made up. I need to put some more out. Just ain't been into it. I'm going to get back with it there. But the main thing is I just like communicating, comment. I love people leaving comments. I leave them back. And meeting good people. I've made a lot of nice people through YouTube. I really have. And like I say, I just don't want to turn it into a job, but I do enjoy it. And I keep it clean. I don't want to put nothing out that a kid can't watch. I guess that's about it on that part.
All right. I guess my goals for my channel, I think, has become to meet more people. It seems like the people I've met in the community over the last 2 years are really friendly. There's been a few people here and there that left some comments in the community that have been so, but they're a little bit bigger channels. They can say what they want. I'm keeping my channel. Trying to keep my channel more or less about me and my meetups with people, and I guess that would be my goal for next year, to try to meet up with more people.
Comedy relief.
Yeah. But I guess I want to meet up with more people. Throttle Fiend, you and I had talked about possibly meeting up by Buffalo, like Zero Motorcycles next year. I haven't done any demo rides on my channel in the 2 years. I kind of want to do a little bit more demo rides. Install videos. I'm starting to run out of stuff to install on my bike, so I won't be able to do too many more install videos. But I guess be entertaining and informative, and definitely meet up with more people. So that would be, I guess, my goal for next year, do a lot more of that stuff. But right. The next question is, what is the best ride or experience you had for 2020? And Throttle Fiend, we'll start with you again.
Okay. I will say I have two for this. My first one would be the very first trip I took on my 2020 Lowrider S right after I got it. I had, like I said before, I've had two Sportsters. The first one, Iron 883, I owned it for 23 hours, promptly crashed it. Geico went ahead and totaled it out, and to their credit, they did not cancel me or raise my rate. So I ordered another one and got that home and rode it very little, and unfortunately PTSD kicked in, and I didn't ride it much at all until very what do you call it, at the I didn't ride it very much at all. I never really bonded with the bike. It's a great bike. I just didn't bond with it well. I don't know if it was because of the crash on the first iron. Then I ended up getting the lowrider, and just right away I clicked. So
Nice.
I have a friend of mine who I grew up in Syracuse, New York. I'm in Rochester right now, hoping to move somewhere warmer soon. So our friend Jason and I rode to Lake George, and it was great. And I just really let myself go. And the other one was actually yesterday. I've been laid up for 3 weeks with shingles. Not fun. Would not recommend. So I really haven't been able to do much at all, let alone ride. And then yesterday, the pain kind of went away enough, and I just said, you know what, this may be my last good chance to ride, because as you know, Chris, the snow is coming. So I got on and rode, and I didn't hook up the GoPro. I didn't put on music or anything. I just enjoyed the ride, just concentrated on doing that. And the ride wasn't even very far. I probably went maybe 15, 20 miles round trip. And, it was wonderful, and I can't wait for more.
All right, Toby, best ride or experience of 2020?
So yeah, I'll keep it on the ride side. So the best ride experience for me was us my wife and I getting her first. She rides her own road glide, and I ride mine, obviously. So our best trip was us seeing her ride for the first time from here to Sturgis on her own bike. The last 2 times we went before, we rode 2 up. So this was her first experience doing that, and I could really see she enjoyed her time, or at least if she wasn't, she was lying to me. So, and the other part of it was, she ended up getting herself a new bike yesterday. Traded her old one in for her 18 in for a 20, because she really likes the RDRS on Harleys. So I'm going to try and capture that thing. I'm not a great example of the person who films everything every single second, but trying to get into the habit of that. And part of that is going to be enjoying the transition of her taking ownership of this new bike, getting all her personality switched over from one bike to the other.
Mr. McStache, best rider experience of 2020? Uh-oh. We don't have any audio.
There we go.
There.
It's going to be that guy over in the corner right there. The wife and I took a trip this year to, what is it? One's Red River Gorge and one's New River Gorge. Anyhow, we was down in that area. We tried to meet up with Toby. That didn't work out. We did get a meet up with Easy Rider. Got to meet Mr. G on that trip. And I've been out west, and it's just amazing. It's beautiful. It's unbelievable. But over here in our mountains is just fun riding. That's floorboard scraping, tailpipe dragging. That's fun stuff. Plus, we got to meet Mr. G. Yeah, that was. I got to meet 2 people this year on that ride, so that was probably our best ride this year.
Yep. Okay, John, what's your best rider experience for 2020?
Best ride in 2020. Back in July, I rode from here down to Mr. G's neighborhood and did the back of the Dragon, and then went north up 16 all the way up through West Virginia. And then that was probably the best experience of all summer. Never had any other long rides because I worked too much.
Yeah.
And then in September, came back to West Virginia, and we did the New River Gorge and all the way up into the Highlands, Seneca Rocks, and then came back home. And both those trips were about 5 days apiece. That was my best rides of 2020.
Okay, Mr. G, what would be your best ride or experience for this year?
Well, I'm gonna have to say it was September the 11th when we had our little meetup.
Okay.
And also the day after that, I met Mr. McStache. That was just a day late. He might have been $1 short, I ain't for sure, but he wasn't a day late. NC Stoney came over, Blue Bike and Doyle. His wife, was with her 3 wheels, Cameron. We rode across the back of the Dragon, and some of the local friends here went with us. That was a pretty neat little get up right there. And then Stoney came back here and we had us a little cookout here, and he flew his drone around. I really enjoyed that. And like I say, looking forward to the one we got coming up in June. I think it's going to be a nice time right there. Should be. Looking for a good turnout.
Oh yeah, I have my hotel booked already, so I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. McStache took all the rooms at the jail, so I didn't get to get in there.
Yes, I did. I took the last room.
If you said he got all the rooms at the jail, and you tell me he and Anonymous Biker got the same rooms, we're in trouble because that's calamity.
Hey! What happens in jail stays in jail.
Not if you film it.
I'm about to go over and talk to them about that. See if my key still works.
Sign a bunch of liability waivers.
Mr. G will be waking up Mr. McStache, and he's got a key for your room.
We're gonna have a party.
Oh yeah. I guess my best rider or experience this year, of course, is Sturgis. It's hard to beat that. It's the first time I've ever taken a 2-week vacation by myself in my lifetime. The ride out was amazing. The best part was probably when I got out there and met everybody, ride the Needles Highway, Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse. I mean, we did all 3 of those things in one day. So, as far as the rally goes, that's like anywhere else. You know what I mean? You got the same people selling stuff and the half-naked women walking around, and I can see that at home. I don't need to see that necessarily, But, I mean, it was
vendors?
What's that?
There were vendors? I couldn't get off the second part, the
They
half-naked.
could have been vendors.
Okay. Half-naked vendors. But,
But
it's
it's never the ones you want to see, though.
No, I think I saw my grandma out there, and she died about 10 years ago. So,
Right?
What's Ron White say? I'll leave it at that. That's enough.
But yeah, just meeting everybody and the rides out there and doing the solo ride out and back to Sturgis is just an amazing experience. I've never ridden my bike past Ohio or Pennsylvania, New York or West Virginia, and I got to see a lot of states I've never seen before, and hopefully I get to do it again someday. But let me see.
Yeah, that was fun watching your journey.
Oh yeah, it was fun. I mean, you can't obviously record the whole thing, but just I got to see a few things. Hopefully the next time I do it, I get to see a little bit more of the countryside. I kind of stuck to the highway just because it took me 4 days to get out there. So hammering away at the miles. But hey, next.
Sorry, you see what Dave put on there in the comments. Prison is great. Just drop the soap, or so I'm told.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Oh, Holler Moto said surprise sex is awesome unless you're in jail.
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right. Next question. What do you do for fun other than motorcycles? Go ahead, Throttle Fiend.
Okay, I am a longtime gamer. Don't do it as much as I used to, but that's one of my escapes. Trying to learn more about technology. I got a drone recently for the channel, but it's something I've kind of wanted for a long time. But that's another thing with the channel is it's helping me, kind of explore things that I wouldn't normally. So, like I said, gaming, technology. I'm a certified dive master, although I've not been in the water for like a decade. Hoping to fix that next year. And just trying to learn as much as I can.
Nice. Hey, Toby Northen, what's your do for fun outside of motorcycling?
Well, I like what Throttle Fiend said there for a second, because I'm certified at the rescue diver level, but I haven't dove since 2002. So we're heading to Walt Disney World next summer, um, June, July timeframe. And I've got the kids thinking that they want to get certified and do scuba diving too. So that'll be a fun thing for the family. But yeah, we usually just, right now for me, it's school. For fun. I wouldn't call that the fun category, but it's school. And then we get the spare time. We do the video games with the kids and travel and go see family, cookouts, play board games. Pretty simple stuff.
Yeah. Mr. McStache, what do you do for fun outside of motorcycling?
Woodworking and bow and arrow.
Nice.
I'm usually able to hunt on my property, but they built a house back here recently, so it's kind of spooked my deer. But I like bow and arrow because you can shoot it and go get it and shoot it again. Woodworking used to be a hobby, but Christmas is coming and we make all of our Christmas presents for everyone. So I'm going to be hammering it out in the wood shop here trying to make Christmas presents. But if that gets too stressful, I'll go shoot an arrow, run down, get it, bring it back, shoot it again.
Recycling.
That's right.
All right, John, what do you do for fun outside of motorcycling?
Outside of motorcycling, probably working on motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
I usually always have one or two projects in the garage. So right now I'm finishing up a Goldwing project.
Nice.
And then behind that, I got a 76 Sportster project. So when I'm not riding, usually working on something, and if I'm not doing that, my granddaughter's over here. I try to spend as much time as I can with her.
Yep. Good. Mr. G, what do you do for fun outside of riding motorcycle?
Well, can y'all hear me good? Something went wrong
Yep.
with my volume. Y'all got me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got quiet.
Loud and clear.
It went down for some reason, but I make out all right. What I do mostly is, besides motorcycles, is spending time with the family, cookouts, such as that. I enjoy doing that. Had my mother here for 2 years. Really didn't do much besides that, you know. And with the virus, the way it was, it slowed that down a lot. But
Yeah.
I don't think that virus is one. But what's coming out on the reports now, it's not near as bad as what they said it was. I don't know if y'all know it or not. It ain't gonna hurt to tell you. The swine flu that killed all these people, they determined that was from the mask. Bacteria from the mask has killed more people than the flu did. So you gotta watch wearing those masks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know that till today. One of my buddies sent it to me there. I said, man, that's really something. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to better days though.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy cookouts with fellowship with the family and friends too, you know. I guess that's about it.
Okay. My big thing is I've been working on that Ford Fairlane for a couple years. Really didn't do a lot to it this year just because of the motorcycle trips, and I had the meetup that I planned in July that Mr. McStache couldn't make it to, unfortunately. But I mean, it took a lot of. Then, of course, this Chinese flu, kind of screwed up the work on the car because it was actually supposed to be in a body shop now, and they're actually backed up so far that they're not going to get it until April now. So I can't really do too much of the car. That's my second love, is the car, and the motorcycling's first. But big thing for me is spending time with my wife. I have my daughter every other weekend. I usually do stuff with her. We didn't get to do a lot of the hiking and stuff this year. They kind of closed down some of the parks early on. And of course, I think my daughter's starting to get a little bit more girly. So she doesn't quite get as dirty as she used to of being 14. But I think that's about it. Family time. And my wife and I like to go out of town once in a while. Like I said, that got kind of screwed up a little bit this year with the COVID and everything. But that's my thing, spending time with people, not working. You know, not going to work is fun.
That's a nice hobby.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. But let me see. Number 5 is, what are your plans for winter if you can't ride? And Throttle Fiend, that's you.
Okay. I'd like to try and do some upgrades to the Lowrider S. mean, it's a great bike, but I'd like to put a sissy bar on it. Thinking about gauge relocation up to, in front. I'm sick of looking down. I usually shift by sound anyhow, just telling, when the engine's ready to go up a gear or down a gear. But I'm not really a big fan of looking down. I like the FXR division bags, but they're $1,200. It's a little steep right now with everything that's going on. But so is that, if we get some decent weather, as you probably know, Chris, we every now and again we'll get those 2 days where it's like in the 40s, and people are riding around in their cages with the windows down and the music blaring. I'm gonna, as long as there's not too much salt on the road, I'll be out there doing that.
Good. Toby, what are your plans for winter if you can't ride?
Hate to be a broken record, but really school. This program I'm in, it's 18 months long. So this is this was my first term. So pretty much school.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Say, Mr. McStache.
Actually, I'm going to try and make some more videos, do some challenges, and keep everybody involved. Last year we had a good run of everybody do a challenge and challenge 3 other channels to do the challenge. I'm going to try and come up with some of those and try and do some of those so that everybody can and make them inside, maybe even get some more, challenge the smaller channels, the 30 and 40 people channels to get them out there and get seen. I actually have right now a collaboration with I think it was 7 other people. I don't know, but it's 3 countries and 7 or 8 different moto vloggers, and that'll be coming up here soon. Little rubber ducky that everybody got sent, and they got to work on their own little thing in their area. So
nice.
We'll see how that comes out.
That's cool. Hey, John, what are your plans for wintertime? If you can.
Oh man, the Roadstar needs tires and plugs, and the Gold Wing's still not done, so I'll be working on bikes all winter when it's not too freaking cold. I don't have a heated garage or anything, so. And I'd like to get some more videos up on YouTube, so that's probably what I'll be doing most of the time.
Mr. G, what are your plans for winter?
Well, I'm gonna, like I said before, get started back with my videos. Just out here in the building or in the house or wherever. After election day there, if the right man gets in, I may take a little trip and make some videos.
Good.
This depends who gets in there, because if we don't get the right man, we better hold on to our dollars.
Yeah.
So you can't never tell.
Nope. We won't.
But I hope
won't
we get
know
out
until this week.
this winter. Somewhere where it's warmer than it is here.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of had in mind. Yeah.
Well, I guess
and
my
I never
plans.
did get that duck.
No.
No, where's that duck at?
It's on its way.
It's on its way.
Well,
I forgot.
I guess my plans for winter are pretty much the same as everybody else. I got a few more things left I want to do to my bike outside of the regular oil change. Probably do a little bit. I'm planning on work. I started working a second job. I'm hoping they give me more hours, but basically I want to make more money for at least through the winter time. Pay for the trip this year, pay for more toward the car and whatever I'm doing on the bike, and then have more money to enjoy the summer. The trip was expensive. The car was expensive. I've already paid for the work that's not getting done till April. So that's my biggest thing, just to financially try to get back straightened around this winter. Like I said, I'm always wanting to spend money on my toys, so I don't know how easy that's going to be. And of course, I got a couple videos I've been saving for when I can't be on the bike anymore. I had a few ideas, couple upgrades to the shed I want to put up. But as far as videos, I might actually cut back on the amount of videos I'm putting out this winter. I've been doing one weekly every week for 2 years. And I think it's time to kind of cut back a little bit, spend a little bit more time planning them. But all right. Next one is number 6, plans for 2021, rides and anything else.
Okay. I would definitely like to get out and meet more people. As you said, Chris, meeting up at Moto Z would be great. I'd love to meet as many people as possible. I have a goal of 10,000 miles from July to July because that's when I got the Lowrider S. I'm currently at a little over 2,000 miles. So that gives me a big goal. Another thing is, depending on what happens with COVID, if the York, Pennsylvania plant opens back up, I'd love to go down there and take a tour.
Oh, yeah.
Just basically get out and see as many sites as I can. We've got a lot of great things around here in my area. And, I'm all about racking up miles and seeing whatever I can and meeting people. So just that.
Hey, Toby, plans for next year besides school?
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, we're planning on Disney. Not sure where we're going to stay yet. We're debating between where we want to do a larger lodging type situation since it's all their first time, so they can all really enjoy it. But rides, I mean, that's the biggest thing we like to do is that, and then love to get the kids more involved with it. But being teenagers now, they're more, who doesn't know teenagers? I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Mr. McStache, 2021.
2021. She has made a few appearances on my channel. That is Baby McStache. She's going to be coming big and strong next year. We actually have a trip to Niagara Falls where we will be taking my bike and the trike, and Mama and Baby McStache will be on the trike, and I'll be on the other one. We're planning on doing a couple of them that way. That and then the big one to Tazewell that we'll be talking about in a minute.
Okay, John, what are your plans for 2021?
The big ride down to Tazewell, that's my main focus.
Okay.
My Gold Wing is kind of different. It's set up to do off-road.
Oh.
So I'll be hauling that to West Virginia sometime next year and getting in some dirt roads down there.
Nice.
And other than a lot of riding, that's it. That's my goal. Ride the bike.
I'd like to see some videos of that with the off-roading. That'd be pretty cool.
I've got some older videos where I'm down there on a Yamaha for a couple days.
Okay.
And, but yeah, there will definitely be video.
Okay, good. And of course, Mr. G, I know you got the big meetup planned for next year. Do you have anything else planned?
Well, I'm hoping to get to ride more than I have in the last few years, besides the meetup. Got some great stuff with that going on. But hope to get out more, go a little further than, just maybe go visit some kin folks and stuff on my bike, That's what I kind of got in mind.
That's what my plan is, basically the meetup next year. I'm hoping, Mr. McStache, you and I can talk about it more if you wanted to plan something else as far as like a meetup thing toward the end of summer. If any of you guys want to take part in that chat too, so I don't know what your plan was for that. Was that going to be down your way?
Yeah.
Mr. McStache?
Yeah, actually, the wife had said we got 6 acres here. If anybody wants to tent camp, we have quite a few hotels here close, even a casino here close. But what's it called? State Park down south of us. It's a few minutes right away, but it's got some beautiful roads down that way. So that was kind of what we was looking at.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of my plan. I'd like to meet up with more people. The Tazewell meetup's probably the biggest one for next year. That's nice that that's early on. They don't have to wait too long. As soon as it gets nice out, we're there,
Yeah.
I'd like to, I have never moto camped, being that I want to save a little bit of money next year. I'd like to do some camping or something like a weekend trip or something like that. Another thing is I'm finally getting my wife kind of interested in riding a little bit. We finally got her a helmet. So she's sat on the bike. Don't think she's going to ride with me to Tazewell, but I think she's going to drive the car down maybe the next day. I plan on going down on Thursday so I can go to like the meet up, the Sonic or whatever. and I think she's going to come down after. And the best part of the meetups is the hangouts afterwards at the hotels or whatever. So, but that brings us to the last part. The meetup next year, VAM 21. I would like everybody to discuss that if they plan on going. And I don't know if you're planning on going or not, Throttle Fiend. If you're planning on going to the Virginia meetup.
Right. I definitely would like to.
Okay.
Obviously, everything is based on what's going on. But yeah, I definitely would like to. I've never moto camped either, so that would be something that I would definitely be interested in doing. I mean, obviously, I did a lot of camping in the military, but I've never done it with a motorcycle before. So that'd be cool. Yeah, definitely would like to love to attend.
Good. Now, Toby, you have the Facebook page going for the meetup, so if you want to talk about that maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it's the intention was to, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or whatever. I don't know about TikTok and all that stuff. I'm still trying to play catch up with YouTube, like AB's talking about there. But yeah, I just figured, a lot of people are on Facebook, so created a page that had, the event information on it, and so that's also just as easy to share as a link for everybody to get as much of a word out as possible. But yeah, somebody commented, and I figured out and learned how to, allow discussions. So again, technically challenged I am, but yeah, share the information, lodging, whatever comes across there. Feel free to put it out there. If I find stuff or whatever. I had like 5 tabs up the other day for Airbnbs and hotel locations and booking.com and everything. So stuff's still out there, but if COVID calms down and all that kind of stuff and it keeps going, it's gonna book quick. So
yeah. Hey, Mr. McStache, what are your plans for the meetup? If you want to talk about anything.
I have the Discord. This behind me here is the old West Virginia meetup where we did the first one, and like you said, I broke down and wasn't able to make the last one. But I think we've just got the tag of this thing. I think it's going to be a lot bigger than what we expect. I really am looking forward to it. But like Toby said, there's still a lot of stuff out there, but it's going to go quick. I know a couple guys from up north, like way up north, above the border. If the border opens up, they're planning on coming down too. So it could turn out to be quite a nice meetup.
Yeah.
I hit up Law Tigers on IG. I hit up Custom Dynamics. I hit up Throttle or what's it called? Clockworks. I hit up Ode Manufacturing. Hit up a few places, but then I contacted Clutch Mountain because I was like, I don't want to steal their thunder. It's their venue.
Yeah.
So just to let them know it was there, and hey, they could reach out to them to try to get vendors. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, John, you're planning on going?
Yeah, definitely. I am planning on going. My grandmother and step grandfather was from down around that area, so I bet Mr. G can take us on some roads that don't have famous names that are really good rides too. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be there.
Okay, Mr. G, it's your event. You and Blue Bike and Doyle have been talking about this, so I don't know whatever information you have about it right now, and let everybody know. Some people in the chat don't know about it yet. So,
all right. I can't see nobody in the chat, just us.
Okay.
Way I've got this not set up where I can see who's commenting or whatever. To start with, I want to thank y'all for helping promote this. Toby for putting it on Facebook. I appreciate you. Mr. McStache, all y'all. Ever who's done whatever, I really appreciate you. Doing it for the fun of it. I talked to the Clinch Mountain cycle shop, Motorworks. They're going to get extra porta potties. They're going to have us some live bands. They're going to have food vendors. If anybody wants to set up, contact them, and they'll take care of you. I didn't want to get in the middle of the business end of it. It's their lot, and they're going to take care of the headache, so to say. I'm just getting people together and ride with y'all, and we're going to enjoy ourselves and have fun. Wasn't into it for the money. There's no money involved. and it's free. Come on, you pay for your food, you pay for your motel, and we're just going to enjoy ourselves.
Right.
As far as the vendor setting up down there, he may charge like 10% or something. I don't know. Like I say, it was really none of my business because it's his lot. He was good enough to let us have it there, and he appreciated us wanting to gather there to draw more people to him. But we're going to ride all week. Blue Bike and Doyle is going to try to come on Tuesday. There's all kinds of roads to ride on around here. Man, you never run out of them, you know what I mean? We can just keep on riding. I'm really looking forward to it. There's a place over here, Burke's Garden. That's a good ride. It's a short ride, but it's called, you can look it up on the internet. It's God's Thumbprint, Burke's Garden.
Been there.
Very pretty place. We've got, I don't know, a few Amish people have moved in over there farming. They got a little Amish store there. It's about all that's over there. And an old post office you can kind of look at. But there's all kinds of back roads to ride on. Like on Friday, we're probably going to go to Lawson, Virginia, to the museum. It's about the salt mines. Real nice museum. And if they don't want to go there, you know, go somewhere else. They can just ride wherever. It's open for who wants to go there. And again, that's no charge. There's no charge on nothing. I think you got to pay $2 or $3 to get in or something over there. But that's a nice ride. About an hour's ride. You go across the back of the dragon to get to it. And then they got Big Walker Mountain Lookout. They hit that on Saturday. That's a good ride. I think you can see like 4 different states from over there. They got a tower you get up, you know. But I don't go up there. I don't want no higher than about 26 inches off the ground. You know, ain't much on walking up in that stuff, but it's pretty nice. But y'all come as early as you can. We'll get out and ride all we can and enjoy ourselves. Like I say, I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope we'll get a lot of vendors. I know we're going to have plenty of food to eat. Ain't no problem with that. So, and it's going to have some live bands. And like I say, there's no charge on none of that. Just walk on in. So I guess that's about all I got to say on that part right there. Just come as early as you can. And I want to thank y'all again, each and every one of y'all, for all the support. I appreciate it.
I'm hoping I get one more video on the bike this year. I can mention the event again. I had the Instagram, changed over our chat from the Pennsylvania meetup, and we had 32 people like that sign up for the chat. So that's your limit on Instagram. We couldn't get any more people. That's why Toby started the Facebook. So
okay.
But I had the Pennsylvania meetup last year, and that was basically, we should have had boats instead of motorcycles that Saturday ride. It's the roads were so flooded, we couldn't even see the road on the way back to the hotel. It was horrible. It just rained water in the rain suit. I was happy to meet everybody at the hotel. I wish the ride part would have never happened. Unfortunately, but I got to meet up with a few people that I've been talking to on Instagram a few years, and I think most of them plan on coming out to Tazewell. Let me see. Who else is coming? Black Phoenix, I think he's planning on coming down again. He came from Massachusetts, so I think he's planning on coming all the way down to Tazewell. But
on the event page, there's 17 people saying they're going, 19 are interested so far, so just need some more. We'll keep pushing it out.
Yeah, just say we'll get. I think a lot of. Go ahead.
I told him down to the shop. I said, "No, we're not talking about just 10 or 15 people. We're going to have a crowd." He said, "Tell them to come on." He said, "We'll be ready." I said, "Y'all be ready then."
I think a lot of people are waiting to see what happens next year too. I mean, we don't know with the election coming up what's going to happen. We don't know how much they're going to push this COVID thing. If there's going to be killer bees or killer aliens coming in the beginning of the year, who knows?
Godzilla.
I'm telling you, zombies. This antibody or whatever they're going to come up with for this COVID prevention is going to turn everybody into zombies.
Yeah.
I tell you, everybody's got their opinion, and I know it's out there, but it ain't as bad as they're saying it is. the people dying from other things. Is what I'm trying to say. I know people get it, but I'm telling you, in this area, I'm scared of the flu more than that. That's just my opinion now. I mean, I don't want nobody to take me wrong, but they got it blown out of proportion. I really believe so.
They're worried about people wearing masks, but you just got to wash your hands and not breathe on people, you know.
There you go.
Exactly.
I
Don't share straws.
I told the store, I hold my breath if I get around back sick.
Yeah.
I just go on. I think if you're sick, you need to stay home. If you're okay, go on and go.
For Tazewell next year, Blue Bike and Doyle just said we have a prize for the furthest travel. And I know Matt from Burn Up Wood Burning said he is making a plaque to raffle off.
Yes.
Man, that sounds good.
He told me we figured we try to figure out and hey, had multiple inputs on this, but figured out he said you need a design or something to make for the plaque itself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When the phone door was to get lost, he might be the farthest traveler. If he gets lost where he gets you.
If it's a really nice plaque, I'm going to ride 400 miles north before I start south.
There you go. I sure ain't going to get nothing. It's less than a mile from my back door here.
Say, who walks the farthest?
Yeah. Who walks the shortest?
We're in trouble then because AB says he heard that the murder hornets carry COVID.
N3 Pro said the killer unicorns are coming.
Yeah. Oh, 2021 will be all better.
They'll turn us on to walkers.
That'd be all right.
Walkers.
Depending on
Just remember rule 1: cardio.
Cardio. Right.
As long as you run faster than the person next to you.
Double tap.
I guess I'll be the first one going down. I got a bum hip, so I won't be running anywhere.
Just stay close to your bike.
Oh, mercy, walkers.
Yeah, I think Blue Bike and Doyle was talking about too on one of his videos, or maybe it was on Instagram, possibly having a meetup in Sonic on Thursday the 10th.
Right, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. He might get mad at me. He might throw a
I
rock
know
over there at me.
the meetup was scheduled the 11th through the 13th, but I think if people wanted to come in a day or two earlier, that's what we're going to have a meetup at Sonic, possibly Thursday night. I know my hotel's like right around the corner, so I'm right there.
Right.
But I know you said a couple people might come even earlier.
Did you get?
God. I can't even remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it.
Finn Castle?
Yeah, Finn Castle.
Okay.
Have we got anything scheduled for
the motel, the roof from my front porch yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finn Castle's where I'm going to be at too.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all come as early as you want to. I think old Blue Bike's going to come about Tuesday. I told him, I said, we'll hit the road, buddy. We'll never run out of roads around here. I mean,
zip code.
Man, there's plenty of roads. And I believe every one of them lead to Nashville if you want to take them.
I know JT Southern Fried lives down that way too, so he's right in that neck of the woods. He does a lot on the back of the Dragon and the tail, but he should be there. He lives right there. So
who's that?
JT Southern Fried.
I don't know if I got him or not. I have to check that out.
Yeah. He I've actually met him twice. I met him in West Virginia, and he rode out to Sturgis too. I met him and a few other people out there.
Okay.
Yeah, JT's a nice guy. He's definitely somebody that knows how to handle those curves down there.
He's a little crazy.
Yeah.
You like him, Mr. G.
Oh yeah.
He might be. I don't know how to ride on a straight road. I really don't. I mean, not too far. I kind of get numb after a while just sitting there. It's like I can ride on a straight road. I don't care nothing about it. I'd rather ride these old back crooked roads.
Right.
I ain't got any straight or any crooked roads up here. My back tire's like square.
Unfortunately, I don't have too many curves here. I don't get to use the left and the right side of my tire very often.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
You know if there's any kind of rides that we've got anything scheduled yet for the actual Friday or Saturday time frames? Anybody know about that?
For the meetup?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like I was saying on Friday, we'll go to the museum. That's what I had in mind.
Okay.
Probably leave 10 or 11 o'clock. Then on Saturday, go to Big Walker Mountain. But like I say, the ones that don't want to go to that particular area, they can go in where they want. You know what I mean? There's going to be a band here every evening at the shop. Food's going to be there all day. So, I'm sure some will want to go all together and some might not want to. I don't know. But I got to get a time on that right there. I'm going to shoot around, I guess, around 10 o'clock. Leave, the shop at 10 o'clock.
And take the long way?
It works out for everybody. We won't be on railroad time or nothing.
Yeah.
We'll give somebody a few minutes or something,
Be nice to get some pictures of the area and some good video with all of us together.
It will, yeah.
Yep.
There's a gas station right there at the shop, less than a quarter of a mile. They got good gas there. That's where I get all my gas. You go watch some of these stations, you might get you a little drink of water there. But they got new tanks, pumps, and all in, and it's right here, right real handy, I believe it'll all turn out good. I really do.
Well, probably when everybody gets down there and we go on these rides, we'll probably have to split these rides up into smaller groups because can't have 50 bikes going down the tail of the back of the Dragon at one time. So
we have before. Yeah.
I know West Virginia.
We've had 60 or 70, I know, at one time. Yeah, we didn't have no trouble.
Like West Virginia, we kind of split the group in West Virginia into faster and slower riders. So I'll be in the slower. I'll be in the back of the group.
Well, and it's safer to have 5 to 10 bikes running together than it is 50 of them.
Yeah.
You'll get some cager that'll be you're in their road and you're holding up their time and they want to get crazy.
Well,
yeah, 50 bikes or a bunch of bikes like that. I mean, once you get separated and everybody running in a straight line down through there, it takes up some highway.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
We'll work it all out. It'll all be all right. When we went over there September the 11th, when they come in, there were 3 bikes wrecked on the back of the Dragon. Held us up there for a while. All 3 were from Florida, and 2 of them hit head on. I was told later, one of them went down the road and turned around, come back to see about his buddy, met him at the curb, and that right there done it. They hit head on, the other one went down, tried to keep from hitting them. All 3 of them wrecked. But now they were from Florida, and they're just not used to these old mountain roads, They may have been just overdoing their skills there.
Yeah.
I'm not talking bad about them or nothing. It's a different world right here. It ain't like out there in flatland, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm always careful. I don't go down the road like a maniac, I just try to keep a safe speed. It'll all be all right though.
Yeah. Does anybody have anything else they want to talk about, meetup wise, or questions? Or I think we did pretty good today.
No, I'll get on that. I'm going to do my exam, my midterm here in a minute. But when I'm done with that, I'm going to do get on the Facebook page. And I'm going to share some different hotel links.
Yeah.
For that area. I saw there's a few of them, whether they were chains or what you call mom and pop, or I don't know, whatever you call them, bed and breakfast type stuff. There's a few of them out there that still have bookings or rooms. So nice. But I'll throw them in the discussion for links so people can at least know the ones that are around there.
So which one is this? I can't get it straight.
We got McStache, and then
I got a McStache.
Yeah, I got that personally hand delivered to me. By the way, I keep that in my pocket. I have ever since the day you gave it to me.
Hey, what's in my pocket here? Let's check this out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, There are a bunch of them.
He's ready.
I'm not to say the way McStache you were standing up there, we were going to start looking like a fireside chat with them. HDR standing up and revealing some stuff. But
Right? No. I'm
like
not.
easy.
Oh, mercy.
When's everybody planning on getting there, or in the ones that's going?
I know I'm going Thursday. I got about an 8-hour ride to get down there, but I'll be down there Thursday by dinner time.
We got reservations for Thursday. I don't know if that's in stone or what it is, because that's the same time me and the wife usually go out on our 10-day trip, get on the bike and just go get lost. So it may be the end of a long ride for us.
Okay.
I should be down there Thursday evening, but it's right at 500 miles for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right around the 6-ish for me. So we're saving the vacation time up for that Disney World trip. So it's probably going to just be Friday through Sunday for us. So
that'll work.
Yeah, that's about 450 miles, give or take. I have to go through either Cleveland or Pittsburgh, so it depends on which city I want to get stuck in on the way down. So.
Right?
Yeah, you don't have a choice, right?
Yeah.
Incidentally, I was going to say, and this goes to anybody in the chat too. If I said this in the IG group there. I mean, I'm in Elizabethtown, so if anybody's traveling from further west than me, give me notification ahead of time if it's around the same time frame and I'm still home. We've got a bonus room and plenty of camping area and couches. So if it saves somebody some lodging costs on the way there, so be it.
Yep.
Hit me up on IG or Facebook. I think I even put my phone number in that Instagram. I almost called it Instagroup. That chat. I mean, just combine all these things.
Yeah.
I shared your phone number on Facebook, so.
Oh, that's outstanding. You put 900 in front of it.
Make some money out of this.
I don't know if you want to, Toby, if you want to put a link to this video on the Facebook page too.
Yeah.
That people could kind of catch at least the end of it. We talked about the meetup pretty much the whole video, off and on.
Yeah.
So if we want to share it, and hey, get me some more views. I don't need the watch time. I need the subscribers at this point. YouTube's still not going to pay me, so let's say I got.
I thought I heard somebody say they were going to. Yeah. Yeah, I had another Zoom meeting earlier in the week, and so I asked somebody a question, and they didn't answer right away, and I was like,
I need the triple Jeopardy or the Jeopardy something in the background.
yeah. I can get you the Old Spice ones. I had part of that play earlier. But.
Yeah. I got my Pickle Rick ringtone from Rick and Morty. That usually pops off. I got smart enough to silence it this time. So
Right, I did too.
I think that's it for me.
I want to thank y'all again for everything. I really do.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, AB. I appreciate it.
All y'all for the support. I really do appreciate it. I sure do.
Yep. So I'm hoping to get a couple more.
He shared my phone number at the Blue Oyster right next to his sticker. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anonymous is there every Tuesday.
Wait, I don't know if I want to get a deal with him now or not.
Handing out spam and other things.
Oh, now we're getting back to the jail cell stuff. Okay.
Yeah, back to the jail cell.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. I'm done.
I know Mr. McStache has got some NASCAR to watch.
Yep.
Yeah. I got to try and make it back to the house without getting covered in snow, because I think it just started snowing out there.
Oh, man.
But we got snow today, snow Monday, and then we're in the 60s the rest of the week. I'm like, I'm going to be sick. I don't know. I might have to be sick from work just to go ride bike, though.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta get some fresh air.
It's like we're not cold enough for snow, but here in the central area of Kentucky, it's like, we've had rain for like the last 2 weeks off and on, and now for the next 10 days, there's no forecasted rain. It's mid-70s, of course, with daylight savings ending. It's going to be colder in the morning, but there's at least 3 days, like next weekend, it's going to be up high 60s, mid-70s. I'm like, okay, riding weather for me.
Yeah. That's what they're calling Thursday through Saturday, supposed to be in the upper 60s here.
Yeah.
So, probably hit the road a little bit.
Yeah.
So Mr. McStache didn't leave no seed when he was here, and I get kind of cold. My jaw was here. I don't have that insulation like he's got.
Throttle Fiend, you get the weather about an hour or two after I do, so.
Yeah.
So usually it's strange. This area is strange because you have Lake Erie, and then you go up 3 miles, you got elevation. While everything either dumps on the hill, and I'll still have green grass in my house, but the trucks will be getting stuck like 2 miles from my house, can't get up the hill. So it's just, I never know. They might close. I work 40 miles away. I work in Jamestown, New York, and they may close the college down. And then I'm sitting here in my house like, why are they closing? My lawn's still green. There's no ice on the road, but they get buried with like 3 foot of snow in like a couple hours, and which I'm happy for because they still get paid to sit home and do one of these. So, but we did good. We were on for an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 11 minutes. So
we're good.
Anybody else have anything they want to talk about, or you think that's about it for me?
I guess that's about all.
All right. But
that's all I got.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we did pretty good. Not too many technical issues.
My camera falling off. No, that wasn't a problem. I got it fixed, though. Does anybody know how to get Gorilla Glue unstuck?
Hey, just buy a new camera.
Depends on what it's stuck to.
My computer right now, so.
Oh.
I used a heat gun and a blow dryer to heat up that glue, and then use a knife and just be patient with the pry off.
Yeah.
Goo be gone.
Yeah.
Goo be gone.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
All right, everybody, thanks for being on, and like to see a few more videos about the meetup between now and June. We'll try to get some out there and get some more details worked out. Hopefully next year will be better than 2020 was. So, we lost Sean Connery yesterday or the day before, so this year can just end anytime now.
I'm going to go down to the shop after the first of the year, make a new video with the owner. He's going to talk about renting bikes out to people that's wanting to rent. He don't know if he can get it done until the first of the year. He will know more after the first of the year if he can do it. He's going to try to have like 6 or 8 bikes available for people to rent.
Okay.
So I won't know more about it till, like I say, that's the first of the year. So I told him I'd be down to make a video. He said it sounded great. So
I know Black Phoenix Entertainment, he was going to ride down on his Spider, but he had a couple other people that wanted to fly down that just didn't have the time to ride. So that would be good for them if we could get a few bikes. And
I talked to him about it, and he said he would. He looks like he could do it, but he wouldn't tell me for sure.
Okay.
He wouldn't know for sure after the first year. Something about the insurance on him. He would know more after the first year.
Okay.
That's right up Whit Maze's alley.
I will make a video.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody check out Mr. G's channel. Check out everybody else's channel. You should be subscribed to everybody already, but go check everybody out. And of course, John is Bubba's Ride. He doesn't have, all right,
Bubba I guess, go check it out. Everybody subscribe 3 times.
3 times.
There you go.
Tell your wife and children and everybody else, your family, your cousins. If your wife's not your cousin already.
Wait a minute.
I heard that only happens between Virginia and Kentucky. So,
but thanks everybody.
Toby's from Kentucky. I'm from West Virginia. Mr. G's from Virginia. So there might be some of that cousin stuff going on there. You never know.
It could be. I was born in West Virginia.
If your family tree don't have any branches on it.
It does. It's just all underground.
Yeah.
Deep
We gotta-
roots.
I don't think we have any Amish on here, do we? I don't think the Amish are watching this video.
But they're probably not.
You never know. They might have something hiding out in the barn.
They very well could. The way things are anymore, you can never tell about anything.
Got a generator going and YouTube going and all right. I suppose I should end this because before this turns into the adult version of the video. So, but thanks to everybody
again.
for
I
being on.
appreciate
Yeah,
Appreciate
Yeah,
you having me.
Thanks for having me.
yeah. Hopefully we can do this again. Thanks.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye for now, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm ending the show.